Hi guys, and as you can see, I have baby Jamal here, and I have just the hardest time um keeping him out of anything other than um a diaper and a t-shirt. It's just something about him. I have such a hard time, but I'm gonna try to put him on a little onesie and some shorts. And I also wanted to come on and say I know a lot of you guys follow me on Facebook as well as on here, and I just want to, thank everybody for your encouraging words and stuff. For those that don't know, I'm dealing with a situation with Yaya's artist, which Yaya is what's going to be my surprise toddler. I've never had a toddler before, and it was going to be my first toddler, but she was also, um, I had sent lots of pictures of my sister that had passed away at 13 months old, and the baby was going to have some similarities to her, not exactly like her, because I didn't really want her to be necessarily a memorial baby, because I didn't want to remember her as gone, but remember her as, being alive. I didn't want to make my mom sad. So, but I had already, had her theme was going to be vintage. His hair is a mess. Her theme was going to be vintage and stuff, so I'd already like found the hard bottom shoes that my mom always kept her in, and then when she passed away, she kept those shoes hanging up in her car until they dry rotted. So I had found some vintage ones, which came with a letter from this man or woman, I don't know, that said that their son used to wear those shoes. So I had collected that, and I had her a custom bracelet made that said in memory of, and it had my sister's whole name on there. So I had started preparing little things. Like all her stuff was sentimental that was being made for her. But the artist had said that she was having some issues and blah, blah, blah. And long story short, she went from one extreme to the next. And next thing you know, now she's leaving the community. And it's quite a bit of us. It's like in wonder, because we didn't know what was going to happen. And so, including, even another artist, which I won't say her name. I'll let her, if she wants to talk about it, let her talk about it. But even her is being, she's put in a bad position of losing her money. And so I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not going to just, walk away and just say, oh, well, lesson learned and keep my money. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say too much right now because everything is still going on. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm not leaving the community. But however, with the last few situations that has happened in this community with me, oh, and by the way, Ann Fuller, she's an artist and a reborn collector. I met her at the doll show, and she gave me this little gift, and it came with a little head cap for the baby, silk bonnet, which I'm gonna use with Gabby, and a toothbrush. And the toothbrush, I'm sure, is to do their hair. It's really soft, almost like using a baby brush. So that's what I'm using. I forgot. I'm like, people are like, why is she using a toothbrush on his head? But yeah. So the artist, I had heard from the artist on the 2nd, and then she had told me that my baby was almost finished and that she would give me photos Monday. And then that Monday came and nothing. I didn't hear anything. Tuesday came. I didn't hear anything. Wednesday came. I heard from her after I was messaging her. I was like, oh, have you, got the pictures? Is she done? Blah, 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 blah. And then she said, next thing you know, she was like, she posted on her wall that she was going to have to take a break for personal, family time and stuff. And I understood that. And she was like, so then, she just disappeared for a while. And then somebody filed a claim against her, and everybody's like wondering like, where is she, what's happening, we got her money. And then once somebody filed a claim, then all of a sudden she pops back up, and then she says, oh, she's gonna need a week. So then I give her a week, and then a week, still nothing. And then I ask her, what's going on, and she's like, well, she doesn't respond. So I hadn't heard from her since the 9th until the other day. So then when I heard from her, she's like, the baby is done. She just will get me pictures, blah, blah, blah. And it just went from one extreme to the next. The next thing you know, I find out that she's posted in a group that she's leaving the community and that she may be selling a toddler that the customer no longer wants. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're going to sell my toddler? Like, and then she told me that she would probably just put her on eBay because she don't have money to refund me and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, if the baby is done, why not just send her to me? So anyway, I just think it's a scam. And, a lot of people are afraid to speak up because they're in a bad position. And I understand that, she has their money, she has their doll. And, based on the way they paid, they're afraid. They're not sure if they're going to be covered and stuff like that. So they're afraid to say something. And so this lady has an advantage. And it doesn't help that she's overseas. And I've always, no offense to people overseas, but said I would never do business overseas because it's just too risky. Because I can't get in my car and go to them. So, yeah, so that's basically what's going on. But I'm not leaving the community, but I'm just, like I said, after this situation, I just decided that I don't want to buy from anybody anymore. Even the people that I trust to buy from, I've bought from before because, like I said, he came from her and I trusted her because I did business with her before. It just seems like it just eventually goes bad. So I'm just done collecting at the moment. I'm not going to leave the community, but right now I'm kind of just like not really wanting to talk too much with everything that's going on. And I just, isn't he sweet? So yeah, I just thought I would kind of fill you guys in. I'm working on some things, don't worry. I'll keep you guys posted, but yeah, I won't get Yaya. I'd already picked out her nickname. Her nickname was gonna be Yaya. And I was pretty sad and bummed yesterday. And pretty scared about my money. But I don't think that I will get that doll. And so I didn't want her to be, sold to anybody because she was made to have, things of my, like my sister. And she was paid off in April, but we had been planning with her since like February, March. So I've been waiting a while, and well, you guys know I've been saying I've been expecting forever, and the baby never come. So, but yeah, that's what happened, and I did some things, and like I said, I can't talk about a whole lot right now. I will talk about it more in detail when it's all said and done. But just never go against your instincts. Don't ever think that it's okay to break the rules as far as, follow the rules of, making your payments a certain way, make your payments a certain way. And just, if you feel like any type of way that you think that something may not be right, just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't trust people, and don't think just because, oh, they got a great story or a touching story that it's okay, to do business with them, in a certain way and stuff. Because I did that. And a couple other people I know, they did that. And like I said, I really, really like this artist, and really was concerned about them actually. And when people were saying, oh, I don't know about her. I don't know. I think she might disappear. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get this. And I'm like, no, she's just going through some stuff, and she's gonna, she's gonna do the right thing, and she just have a lot going on, and I just felt so sorry for her. And even when she shared, you know, personally, which I'm still not gonna put her stuff out there of the stuff that she was saying that she was going through. Like, you know, I chatted with her for hours, and you know, I cried with her about her situation, and I just thought that, you know, it was it was really sad that what she was going through. But you know, business is always business, and when it comes to money with me, you know, I can't sacrifice my money, you know. Um, so I don't know, but it so also on top of that, I'm such a freaking klutz. Um, I ordered a kit from Bobby Perez, and had it shipped to her, to Lucy in France. And so go figure, Bobby won't respond to me. She looks at my message. I asked her for a tracking number to see if the kit, you know, where the kit was. So she's, at this point, she wasn't responding. Lucy wasn't responding. So I also have a kit that's on the way, but Lucy did answer me yesterday and said that the kit hadn't arrived. But then I don't have a tracking number, and because of what's going on between me and her, it'll be easy for the other seller to say, oh, I shipped it, maybe she got it and just not tell. So basically I'm gonna be screwed out of the kit too. But that's okay, because I don't care. She can have that kit. I don't care if she have that kit. It's not that big of a deal. I was more concerned about the doll itself or my money. So but yeah, so it's a lot more than what people say. And people like, oh, and I know there's some people like doing a happy dance, like good for her, that's good, but she get what she deserves. But that's okay. I'm okay, and I'm gonna still do my videos. Eventually, when I finish, I have some transactions going on. You know, Lil Breezy is coming, which that keeps me afloat, and I don't know what it is, but it seemed like I was going through this before with an artist before now, and at that time I was dealing with Stephanie at the same time too, and she was like such a pleasant person to deal with, and I don't know, it's like she's my little guardian angel, because this transaction with her, with Lil Breezy, has been like wonderful. And but I've had other artists too, you know, that I really enjoy working with too. So it's not all bad, but when it's bad, it's really bad. And just, I guess right now a whole bunch of stuff had happened all in the same time frame that you guys don't know about, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm not trying to play the victim. I'm just making you guys aware that, you know, I'm not going anywhere. I probably, when I get through all my transactions through, you know, Facebook and everything, I will shut down my Facebook and be YouTube only. So yeah, I don't want to build any type of relationships with anybody, you know, and I just want to have fun and share my hobby and do what I do on YouTube and Facebook. I'm just going to disconnect, because I stay on YouTube because I was still purchasing, but I'm no longer going to collect after the ones that I have come. So take care, guys, and stay tuned. But that is Baby Jamal Lyons, and he is in clothes for the first time.